officials, and they say they've been ignored. So they turned to Fox 11 News so we could shed light on their problem.
Maybe that chocolate.
You want to have a fight?
In Sherman Oaks, California.
You think I'll play when I say you gotta die? You really gotta die. You gotta die.
The homelessness crisis.
You gotta get your half-naked ass out of my restaurant right now.
Has business owners closing up shops and employees fearing for their safety. They've dealt with fires caused by the unhoused, aggression on a daily basis.
I found another woman's head in a factor.
I fear for my staff. I fear for my guests. I don't know from one day to another what's going to happen.
Like this man who openly defecates on Ventura Boulevard, and on this day tosses a bag of his bodily waste onto business owner Paul Scrivano's SUV.
Every single day, every single morning, I'm wiping that off my property before I have to do business.
Sir, why are you throwing feces at people?
Who?
You threw feces at this gentleman.
This guy has to understand. I'm half paralyzed. I'm blind. I have no card for 9 years.
We offer to help the man with services for the homeless, but... Sir, do you need help? The city... Gentlemen.
This guy has to understand. I'm half paralyzed. I'm blind. I have no card for 9 years.
We offer to help the man with services for the homeless, but... Sir, do you need help? The city is offering help.
Every day is like another adventure of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. It is like literally a psych ward.
Scrivano, owner of Blue Dog Beer Tavern, has had about all he can take.
That's okay. Pooping on the street, peeing on the street, having sex on the street, making threats without a weapon is okay now.
Many business owners are at their wits' end. They're not getting the responsiveness that they need and that they deserve.
Attorney Larry Slade is the chair of the Homelessness Committee for the Sherman Oaks Homeowners Association.
Individual homeless people will camp out in front of a store, make it their home, bring their possessions, use it as a bedroom, use it as a bathroom. In the morning when the business owners come to open up, they have to try to deal with a homeless person literally blocking entrance to their business, and then they have to deal with cleaning up hazardous waste right in front of their business, right in Sherman Oaks, right on Ventura Boulevard.
It's mostly the criminal aspect of the homeless and unhoused.
Theo Mavro is the owner of The Sherman, a restaurant bar. He says customers enjoying their meals are constantly harassed.
Literally come by and just grab something and carry on. That happens all the time.
And even more disturbing is the violence. Theo's host was recently involved in an incident.
So my manager had to step in the middle and get the person off of her, and he got hit, he got assaulted, and one of the guests got hit in the face. This happens.
While we were conducting interviews on Ventura Boulevard, we repeatedly offered to connect the unhoused with much-needed services. Do you need help?
Do you need help?
Eva, are you okay? Do you need any help? You're not interested in housing? No. Okay, thank you, sir. Scrivano points to an obvious fact. Many unhoused people are in desperate need of mental health assistance. Scrivano says leaving them out on the streets like this is simply irresponsible, cruel, and dangerous for everyone. In your opinion, what's the solution?
The solution is that person who thinks he works for the FBI and who terrorizes my neighborhood is given the choice as to whether he wants housing or not. It's not a choice anymore. When people are suffering, you give them care. If they're really suffering, you pull them into care, or you lose them.
These frustrated Sherman Oaks business owners say they've repeatedly called police and city officials. They say their pleas for help have fallen on deaf ears.
There is anger in the community. It is palpable, and we want it addressed proactively, and we're going to do everything in our power to make sure that that happens, including leaning on any elected official.
LA City Councilwoman Nithya Raman represents the 4th District, which includes Sherman Oaks. Business owners say they have repeatedly called, emailed, and tagged her on social media posts. Scrivano sends her office videos of the homeless making threats and going to the bathroom on Ventura Boulevard. Scrivano says he was told to stop sending such graphic material.
Nithya Raman does not care. She does not care.
The reality is that people who are experiencing homelessness are still individuals who are there on the streets because they don't have a home.
We caught up with Councilwoman Rahman at a public event after fruitless attempts to set up an interview. The business owners are tired of having someone block their business. How would you like it if somebody threw feces at you?
I mean, I obviously would not like it, and to anybody who's experiencing these issues, I have the deepest of sympathies and empathy. This issue is a humanitarian crisis, and it's a crisis for the entire city of Los Angeles.
Rahman says the only way to solve this crisis is to fix the problem that leads to homelessness. And that, she says, is lack of housing.
No matter how many times you move them from one location, they are still people who don't have homes, and so they're simply going to move down the street.
Where's the compassion? Where is the compassion in leaving someone on the street when they clearly cannot help themselves in any way?
And I don't believe that anyone who is suffering from mental illness should not be receiving the care that they deserve.
But with only one mental health outreach team in the San Fernando Valley, funded by the county, too many people are staying exactly where they are, without any help.
The rights of the homeless cannot exceed the rights of the homeowners and the business owners. There has to be a balance between those two rights, and right now that balance is tipping mightily in favor of the homeless to the detriment of the people that live here and work here. We're not insensitive to these issues, but it's gotten to the point where it's beyond control, and something has got to give.
Councilman Rahman says that she's only been in office for a year and a half, and this problem has been around for many, many years. She says it cannot be solved with a magic wand. Alex, Christine, Marla.
Gina, specifically, as we move forward from your reporting, did she say specifically what she's going to be doing to help?
Thank you. One more look at what is truly a crisis, and we hope that our viewers will go and